So this brother was in some sort of altercation with one of the folks who chose to use the N-word, but he was referring to himself as the N-word. But watch the consequence for him doing that.
Hey, bro, I might be the smallest nigga in this bar. Right? Oh, what? Okay, that's how you feel. Okay.
One word, 3 slaps. But here's what I want to say. We as black people use that word. Well, not me, but there are a lot of black people who use that word, either with the hard R or the A at the end. But we use that word toward each other, either as a term of endearment or if there's some sort of beef, right? That word is used in our community, okay? But we get triggered when the folks use it. And I can understand the triggering, but what I don't understand is why we have that reaction when the folks use it, which they shouldn't be using it, but we use it. So oftentimes you hear the folks saying, oh, you know, you guys use it all the time. You put it in your lyrics and all that other stuff. So how come we can't use it? And I really feel like, and I've said it more than once, that that word, whether it's with the hard R or the A at the end, should not be used, period. And this black man was obviously triggered when he heard the white man use it, even though he was referring to himself as that, right? And we have to decide, what are we doing here? Are we RIPing this word, which I feel like it should be, period, by everybody? Or are we going to be hypocrites and get mad when the folks use it? We can't have it both ways, right? And again, I'm not discounting the fact that this brother got mad and was triggered and whatever was going on inside of him, he felt the need to put hands on that man. Totally get it, because I would feel the same way if I heard one of the folks use the word, whether they're using it to refer to themselves or not. The word in general triggers me. And that's because of a lot of years, okay, of experiencing anti-black racism up to today as well. So I'm very triggered by it, but I also don't use it. And I do not subscribe to us as a community using that word. So you know, black people in general have to ask themselves, if you get triggered when the folks use the word, why are you using it? And I'm not suggesting that this black man uses it. Maybe he doesn't. And maybe that's why he had such a visceral reaction to it. I'm just saying we in general have to not use it either. And that I feel like will somewhat help in this sort of debate about the usage of that word. Because there is a long-running debate with the folks who are saying, well, I want to use it too. And then you see some black people even using it as a term of endearment to the folks. And then they feel like, oh, I want to say it so badly too. No, we need to RIP that word. And this way, we wouldn't be in situations like this, where we're wanting to put hands on people that are using it even as a term of endearment for themselves. Okay? And that's my 2 cents about it. But again, I'm saying I totally get the reaction, whether the white person was using it for himself or using it towards the black man. I get the reaction, I get the trigger, I get the sort of knee-jerk, I'm putting hands on you. But at the end of the day, we're not sure how it ended, but I guarantee you the black man would be the one arrested for assault, not the white man, because the white man just used words. The black man used his hands. So that's the other thing we as black people have to think about when it comes to altercations with the folks. And again, really think about that word and let us work towards just eliminating it from all of our vocabularies, okay? It is a nasty, vile word. that shouldn't be used, shouldn't be turned around to say, oh, we're taking that word and we're reclaiming it as ours. It's not ours. It should never be ours. There's no reason why we should say that we're going to take a word that was used against us and say, I'm gonna, just switch up some vowels and then it'll be a term of endearment. You don't see other races of people doing that. We're the only ones that do that. So we have to ask ourselves why. Excuse me, not me, but the ones who use it. You really need to think about it, okay? And that's my 2 cents. Y'all let me know what you think about this. Drop your comments in the chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content. Also, don't forget to download the African Diaspora News app from your Google or Apple store. You will not be disappointed. You want to download that app and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Emma Ansah Unfiltered. Until next time, please be safe.